Why are you like this?
Take it easy, that's you.
I'm going insane. Perhaps wacky. One might even say crazy. I'm losing my mind, my marbles, my bananas. I am falling off my rocker, so to speak. My mind is a beeswax polished coconut.
I don't know what I'm looking at here. This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
I got it!
The exit is the friends we made along the way.
Which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zooble situation.
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
Alright, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red,
Oh, orange.
yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Well, my new update's bugged. Time to panic!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
The consequences of our actions!
And it's only going to get worse from here.
Oh no.
They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together. Come on, ladies, let's go harass the clown. Pomni?
I am such a good There's also this super rare Animini's that's totally not obvious based off of this silhouette.
Down under!
That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that.
You make a great point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh wow, it kinda does.
Stop!
Hey, Pomni! Guess what?
No.
You're right!
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Caine, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
Ball pits, mini golf, and more! And Kinger with a shotgun! And let's not forget about minimum wage labor! That's the thing about life, Pomni. Sometimes you get mass-produced!
You're drunk or something.
This is the void! We don't venture out into the void.
Not even I know what's out there.
Your friend, the Gummy Goo keychain, in all his non-edible glory. Perfect for not eating!
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones?
Ah, great.
How long has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8? 24? A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams? Oh, wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Hello, Caine. I love you.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky! That was weird. A pilot to the Amazing Digital Circus reached our goal of 1 view!
Does this count as a bust?
Shut up!
Are you ready to order?
No thanks. I got this bowl of cereal.
Well, there's a line of people behind you.
Is that the horn? Ugh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive. Don't blame me. Blame the forces beyond our comprehension puppeteering us.
I'm sorry, could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
One with a disembodied Jack's head.
Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
Gonna be real, I forgot we had that.
I knew it.
We have a suggestion box?
Basically, no.
Bubble, plug that up. You! Do you like adventure? Activity? Wonder? Danger? Horror? Pain? Suffering? Pain? Death? Disease? Death? Angel food cake? Ow! You parasite! But you better hurry your little keisters to get them, because the 15% discount sale ends in only 8 days! Just go to digitalcircus.store or click the link in the description! Well, I don't know what's normal to you people! Don't worry, Zooble. I'll make it something unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with.
Hi, Caine! I'm gonna kill you!
and a valuable asset to the Spudsies Corporation.
When did you make this? I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there will be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Now I know what you're thinking. I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired webcomic. And it's cool to have dreams, but you also need to remember that they're completely unrealistic, and you need to stop trying.
And I don't really handle jump scares that well.
I blame you for this. Ooh, now we're cooking.
Digital hallucinations!
This is stupid.
Boo! Come on! Let loose those angelic lights, Zubo!
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Zubo's power's terrible, that act was so unbearable. I'm super duper hoping that those limbs are not repairable.
What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. Well, I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
I'm hard enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
Come alive.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, Jax! The bathroom looks like a biohazard.
Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm singer. Gonna serenade ya, baby, with my old Tony-winning singers.
Why are you all just standing there? The Candy Kingdom needs you now.
Okay, one stupid burger.
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
You can shut up now.
All right, Gangle. When we catch up to him, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot him repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
And that's all I have to announce. Bye.
Anyway, Jax.
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
Bubble, you can't say that.
This is a shampoo bottle!
The song Pomni!
Contains citric acid, sodium chloride, coca-methyl, propylbenzene, fumic acid, butylphenol, methylpropional, magnesium nitrate,
Sounds delicious.
Glyceride, methylchloroisothioethylene, and water.
Well, that doesn't really sound like a can-do attitude to me.
It's not.
How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy?
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Keep grabbing at it. That worked for all of us.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here. Oh, we wait until after hours for that?
Imagine all the violent shipping wars that we'll be completely powerless to do anything about!
Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologue.
There's a fly in here.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Is this a cry for help? I see.
I blacked out for a second. What happened?
Caine, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'll see you there!
I still don't really know anything about this episode, and I've been teleported to a meat freezer. Cool.
You don't have legs. Your plushie looks pregnant.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine.
We beheaded a rabbit and turned it into a bag!
You can have screenshots and memes. They'll make you wish you had never been born.
Here at the Glitchin'.
You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.
What? I do not use my adventures to torture my guests! Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal! The first rule of improv is to never pretend you're not Bubble!
Boy, we're not very good at this, are we?
Hey, Kinger, You're strong, and I know you can get through this.
I don't think that's possible.
Why?
Because... how am I supposed to wear these without legs?
Whose therapy session is this again?
Jax! We found the Zooble hole.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
Guys!
Bloodshed, death, chaos.
Quick! Pretend we weren't having a therapy session. On the internet. Something I don't canonically have any knowledge of.
Kofu obstructed?
Nah, he's fine.
Wasn't I supposed to be the narrator? Why'd they interrupt me? And I've been teleported to a meat freezer. Cool.
Hey.
And this is Pomni. Say hi, Pomni.
Hi, Pomni.
And isn't that right, Pomni?
Hi, Pomni.
You're a dumb adventure! Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
And then there's this terrifying, nasty looking robot statue thing.
You think I'm nasty?
Yes. I mean, no. I meant like in a nasty, gritty, metal, bodacious sort of way.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm not actually a statue, by the way. I'm just standing very still, and it hurts so bad.
Now what the heck happened around here? Oh, yeah. My doing. Bye!